Make it quick, though. I don't...
We cast a spell over Lada's grave. It wasn't for the faint of heart.
Mary, Mother of Mercy. And not even that helped.
What? Do you mean to tell me it was all for nothing?
Only the Lord himself can help me now. I'll need the parish priest.
Why didn't you go and see him right at the start?
What would he think of me? Herbalists have always handled ghosts. But now what other choice do I have? Go and ask him what he can do.
Fine.
You have my breath.
What am I supposed to...
Go and see the priest. God bless.
That's funny. So what's going on this week for work, babe? What's going on this week for work?
Interviews.
Any like second interviews, or they're all just first ones?
Yeah.
You know, liking anything so far?
And then I like it.
Just not hearing back.
Yeah, well, I heard back from the lady and
For the nanny?
it was two different nannies, and one of these nannies, like, what's it called? They want me to send me, like, so many videos, and I don't know if that's what I want to do. Like,
Yep.
not the nanny part, like, the whole submitting 20 videos, you
No,
know?
I got you. Yeah, no. That is weird.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fucking human trafficking ring. Sorry, that's just one thing I'm bringing. I'm like, what, sending that shit out to motherfuckers over in fucking Vietnam? How much for the little girl?
How much for this girl?
Yeah.
The Taliban will fight me over.
Yeah. They'll see the hijab and be like, fucking,
Yeah, her.
no, what's it called? No, yeah, but what's the, Hamas? Hamas will see it.
Oh my god.
Since they're the one trending now, you know? Hamas trends. There's no more Taliban, it's Hamas.
Oh,
There's no more ISIS, it's Hamas.
that's it?
Yeah. There's no more Al-Qaeda, just Hamas.
It isn't mine.
Huh?
It isn't mine.
Yeah, 'cause you owe me money.
Like, only you money?
Yeah.
How?
You owe me $900.
Hey, yo, Matt.
God bless. Can I help you?
000. That means
You good.
you get paid, okay.
There's a widow being haunted by a ghost. Can anything be done about that?
A revenant. Tell me more about it.
For the last few nights, a long-dead neighbour has been paying her a visit in her house. She tried to drive him out, but neither prayer nor spells have any effect. That's why she's turning to you for help, Father.
In the scripture, it's written that the dead shall rise again only on the day of judgment. I suspect it may be something on the widow's own conscience that's haunting her. You know anything more about that?
She says it's the ghost of Alois, a farmer whose wife burned him alive in his own cottage.
My. That would make a soul restless, all right. But I believe there must be something else that's keeping the widow from sleeping. A farmer, a jealous wife. I'd ask the widow if there's not more to it.
Oh my God, that never occurred to me.
How little you know people. Make the widow tell you everything, you'll see. And to make amends with the deceased as well as the Lord, tell her to erect an atonement cross.
Yo, mommy. Me.
You ask as if you've fallen from the stars. An atonement cross. You often see them along the roads. Reminders of reconciliation and forgiven trespasses.
OD.
Suggest it to the widow and see how she reacts.
Thank you for the advice. It's very helpful.
I shall pray for the
Grandma's
widow.
gonna get the top
And I'll be
two.
grateful in turn for any donation
You
she
see my
may decide to
grandma,
make.
she ain't getting no top 2 ass.
I know, but this nigga was like, you know when people always say I have 6 pack, they only show you the top 2 and
Yeah.
the bottom 2. Because
Finally succeeded in making a half-decent warrior out of you. What do you think of... I've already asked. What your son? Who knows?
Huh.
How do you feel?
No.
Pissed off.
Yeah.
I'd give anything
I'm
to
cooking?
see you get here sooner. If only this fucking stayed inside.
I'm
I remember
cooking?
the first time it happened to me. But that was when you were a young blacksmith. Those dogs attacked you. That's how it goes. There's nothing you can do about it. But Master Bayvon may not survive the way they hacked him. The main thing is, I hope so. Are you wishing you... You must be joking. All right then. Nonsense. Anything for you, my lord. Take care. Go. And then they tell you, stand here and don't budge till...
Hey, are you cold? Because I'm cold.
It's alright. I'm not turning on the heat if that's what you mean.
No, but I'm asking, are you cold? Because I'm cold.
It's a little nippy.
So you tell the heat?
No. Wear a sweater. It's June. I'm not turning the heat on in June.
I know, that's exactly what I said, because it's funny.
Oh. Oh no!
God, that would have been like 100 steps.
What did you hear
Abdullah
for?
knocked me and said, wake up, big head. No, sleepyhead.
I saw the parrot.
And what did he tell you? Will he come and bless my house with holy water?
The better question is, what have you been telling me?
I've already told you
I feel you haven't told me everything. Was there something between you and Alois?
There's no use denying it any longer. I was a widow and his wife Lada. She wasn't the kind of woman who filled her husband's heart with joy. Alois and I grew close.
So, fornication?
If that's what you want to call it. From time to time, we took comfort in each other's arms. Lada found out and began to make a fuss. They fought. You know the rest.
I don't have the breath to say that, so I can only hope that Rory gets the message from looking into my eyes and listening to the little voices.
You couldn't have known it would end up the way it did.
Perhaps I couldn't, but I still reproach myself over it every night. For years now, I've been living with what I did. I suppose it's only just that it's finally caught up with me. My poor Alois and the children he left behind.
I assume his children know nothing about it.
They're already adults, but you're right. They don't know anything. Do you think it would help if I told them everything? That it would bring peace to Alois and he'd stop haunting me?
He says, I'm glad Piper is going to grow up with two strong
I think you're on the right path now.
She'll
You're
have some
right.
amazing moms.
Here's some money.
It's a little to hear that.
Oh
It seems like a
I'll do that.
responsibility to be a
Thank you 100 times over.
Why do you always try to kill Rory? He got shot the other day, like,
Yeah.
because I thought he was dead.
And then trying to kill him again?
But he wasn't dead, he lost a lot of blood, so he was unconscious for a long time and he woke up finally. And now they're trying to go against the rival gang.
Yeah.
And now it feels like he's saying a goodbye, but like not a goodbye. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's saying like, oh, I'm so glad his daughter is gonna grow with two strong women. What about you, nigga? Where you going?
Maybe he's about to go.
Like it's giving me a fucking heart attack because I love him
And
so
I love
much.
Rory. And when I lean up to kiss him again, I make sure he knows it. Image
Are they like gangsters? Is this like
after dinner,
modern
a nice
time?
long shower. I crawl into
It's too
bed.
like
I'm trying to keep the little bit of calm
Like
that I
mafia,
built
the
up in
Italiano,
myself
like
so I
Italiano,
don't
or what?
spiral out.
It's every single form of mafia. It's actually a famous comedy I love it from his name was Joffrey, the Navy guy. He's a Nigerian guy. And he goes, everyone has a mafia. Everyone besides black people. He goes, how the fuck we can't even have organized crime? We can't even organize it. Because it's just, I don't know. They never were able to form it. The closest they ever got was Frank Lucas, but that was his drug business. Mafia was no, but these guys were it was organized. So it was like it was systematic. You had the low-fed dealers that ranked in the money, and then they would then launch into businesses. So then you would have the top dogs, the Ferianos, you know. Those guys would be the ones that are running the restaurant, that are running the bar, that are running this, that are running this business. So then all the illegal money they make from gambling, practicing, prostitution, drugs, they throw it into real businesses. And then become influential in their community because then they have some stake in it, you know what I'm saying? But it just, the black community never really tried that. They never really. They're doing it now, and I think that's why now, more than ever, you see rappers get crucified. Because they found a way to finally put their foot into the shit. That's not very
Maybe it
much.
has to do with all this time, you know how I feel like because the their mental state has to like get toxic.
Okay, that was so long ago, I don't think so.
No, but hold up though. No, but hold up though. Just because it came over racism doesn't mean racism is over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like if you
Well,
ask.
racism and slavery are two different things, so yeah.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying that just because slavery ended, everything's still there, and everything racist doesn't mean like oh it's over. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure if you ask people, it's like black America, everything has like another level of racism. So I feel like it's always so like
Well, last time they did, it's funny, if you listen to old interviews of those times, like, still like segregation, so like, a lot of black businesses, a lot of black homes, black fathers against black, and as soon as they opened the doors back up, they were like, hey, this is great. Black people were just like, our stuff is no good, let's go buy the white people's shit. It was kind of like what you said, kind of like that mental illness thing. But going segregation, black businesses were booming. The black community was making more money than they ever did after slavery. But then, they were like, you know, or I shouldn't say them, because I don't think involved in. There was a part that, you know, they were like, oh, open it back up, we should They're like, oh my God, give me what? Some Louis Vuitton, give me what? Christian Dior, give me what? Give me Gucci, give me what? Balenciaga, that's all money into a white man's pocket. Not one thing going to the black community ever in the world. You know what I'm saying? And the one brand that they did try to bring us called Fubu, for us, by us, they knocked it. They hated it. Sort of. It fizzled out. In the 90s, you had a lot of rappers rocking it. And again, let's go culture. But then society and media and the image. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. They downplayed it, made it a Walmart. All the kids don't want something Walmart now because we're so materialistic here, we're consumers here. I felt like once I broke myself from that big, my happiness level is so fucking hard. I love, I do love playing basketball. Like, I know the quality. I get it. It's just, I can't do it. And with that stressing me, having to get money to it. What motherfucker? I'm already giving Rufus and Indian motherfucker thousands of dollars a year. He's getting 13,000 out my ass basically a year. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck I care about Rufus? When I die? No, not the right. It'll be a good starter. Because then when you want to get something bigger, then you can just make it fun. Oh! Say that one more time, man. That last part? Yeah. Yep. Hey, Clement for the same apartment, with the same design, same layout. You got one bedroom. Well, yeah, just a one bedroom for him and his wife. He had to pay almost $1,900. I'm paying $1,225. When I first moved here, it was $1,100. So we are blessed. That's why when you kept talking about new apartment, you gave me such anxiety. Oh my God, anxiety. I was like, this guy's my idea. We're never gonna be able to afford a house if we leave this place. Because we have to save first. So in order to even buy a house, babe, right? When you approach a mortgage company and want a mortgage, you have to show them 6 months worth of savings. They're gonna look into your bank and then go back into your past. They want OW2 forms. You know what I'm saying? You have to build towards it. That we can't really start yet, because we have to start once you get back on the federal bank line, and then we have to go for a year. So that way when they look your name up, it's not like, you know what I'm saying? But it's alright. No one was there to drill in financial knowledge. You know what I'm saying? My mom's a Nazi. She does bills by hand still. She don't use them. She writes stuff down. So I grew up with that. That's why I'm crazy like her, and my dad is the carefree one. I didn't get that shit. He's the one that says, well, just swipe it. I'll use my clear house so don't worry about it. You just get back to work. You can't do that yet. So I saw a post the other day and it goes, I ain't jealous of no bitch, except the ones that can stay home all day while their husband. Yeah, it's pouring, babe. We might have to stop and get you wipers, man. If it's raining, I don't want to drive in Boston with those wipers. That shit was crazy. Yeah, the weather's bad. Remember when I was at the red light? And I said, is this how it is every time? And he said, yes. That's terrifying. That's supposed to be clear, babe, like the window. All of it was smeared. Like it was greasy. I wish there was a train station in Shrewsbury. Instead of having to go to Musoma. If the Celtics win the championship, you want to go to parade?
And what's the parade?
No, it's a Boston parade. It's in Boston.
What do they do then?
It's thousands of people in the streets of Boston, and
Just walk around?
these giant. No, it's a parade, and you stand, you pick a spot, and you wait, and then there's a big line. It's all the Celtics players. And you got the trophy. It's a celebration with the city. Like, we got the trophy for you, motherfuckers. Yeah, they're literally right there on the bus. That's how I saw Tom Brady all the time.
Can I touch them?
No.
Can I hug them? No, you don't want to go.
You staying home. I'll go with my dad. Huh?
You know when I kiss it.
You're going crazy, babe.
I must reward you, but the barbs don't want. Still, sometimes words can hurt a man more than a blow from a. I need to erect Jane Roshan. Where you are?
They're the best, babe. Yes. Look at this. So this old woman here, she was a widow. She lost her husband in war. So then she, no, these are all like a Christian type source, but they still covered. Like once upon a time, Christianity had that same stuff. Then obviously, as they came to America, things loosened up here.
Oh my god, when I first came to America, from teacher, from students, from everybody was like, you in America, you don't have to wear that anymore. Like, you know that, right?
The teachers would even say that to you?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, I want to.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy for teachers to say it.
I love this teacher. Her name was Miss Sargent, and oh my god, I fell in love with her when I got there. She was like, I don't know, cause when I came here, I told her I was so young. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I kind of like seen her as a mother figure sort of.
Yeah.
And she was a white woman. And then she got pregnant, and then she had to leave for a whole, like, I think 6 months or something. And then I was like, fuck, I miss her. And then the teachers that came after her wasn't really that good, whatever. And it was
These teachers are whack.
Yeah, and this is the time where you will spend your whole day in one class. You know what I mean? What's it called now? And then she came back, and then years later when I left that school and I became principal in Bunko, I had a teacher named Mr. Sargent. I'm like, what the fuck? She told me her husband was also a teacher, but I don't think this is her husband. I was like, no, she's so beautiful, and this guy, you know, he's just an average white guy, you know what I mean?
It was him?
But he was such a nice teacher. Who cares, you know? And I was like, and one day I got the balls to get up and ask him, maybe a year into his existence, and I was like, can I ask you something?
I love how you're going through all these thoughts in elementary school. Meanwhile, me in the 3rd grade is getting explained to my teacher about how her last name changes, because we're all like, we don't want to call you that new last name.
Well, I was 15 when I got it.
Oh, yeah.
So, what's
I've
it
got
called?
to
I
do.
was like, he was like, yeah, you can ask me something, and I was like, do you know? Like, wait, what did I even say? No, I was like, do you know?
The Muffin Man?
No, I said, do you know Mrs. Sargent? And he's like, and I guess like the way he looked at me, he didn't know, like he didn't want to know if that's his, if he wanted to enclose some like
Information like
ninth
that?
grader to his like information, you know. So he was like, why are you asking? And I was like, well, when I got here a couple years ago, I went to NCC and I had this teacher, and I really liked her. She was my favorite teacher, and her last name, no, and her name was Mrs. Sargent, you know.
Yeah.
That's all I said, and I was gonna walk away because I thought he was even gonna tell me. And then he was like, "Yeah, that's my wife." And I was like, "Oh my god, oh my
You
god!"
lost your mind?
Yeah, it made me so happy, and I was like, "Oh, how's that kid?" Like she was pregnant at the time, and then he's like, "Oh, she's nice, she's doing good." It's like, oh. And then we never talked about it ever again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was that. I just wanted
Would you like to take?
I'd love to.
yeah, and then he taught me. He was teaching me psychology.
Psychology.
Honor psychology.
Honors. Baller.
No, actually, it was AP. What am I
AP.
saying?
You paid for AP?
No, it was free.
It was free for you?
In Bunko, yeah. Bunko High School.
What?
Why? AP was like.
AP classes wasn't free for me. That's why I never took them. I wanted to take AP for physics, and then I told my mom that she has to buy the book, and she said,
I took a lot of AP classes my last years in high school. Because. You know why?
Because I couldn't
it was
get free
like,
lunch either. Did you get free lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With my ID.
They said my dad made too much. He was the only money maker in the family, but he made too much.
Oh, I guess with me. My mom was.
Which I think is crazy, because I'm pretty sure I make more than my dad right now.
So let me tell you something. You know why it was free, I think?
I'm pretty sure that's why, babe. It's a financial thing. Your guardian.
Oh, the classes.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying the school didn't ask you to require you to pay for the book because
I
of...
think other students may have been.
Yeah, most, I don't know, maybe not everyone, but some.
At least from my point of view, it was, if you were...
Because physics I got an A in. I was really good at physics.
Oh,
Yeah,
already.
and for me, it was like, if you were taking high honors, right? And you were doing really good in those high honors, then you can take AP because you're already doing great in doing high honors, you know, so why not? So that's the reason why I was taking that class, because I was already doing good in high honors.
They basically, going into our junior year and senior year, they brought them up and they said, blah, 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 they're AP classes, they count as college credits. The only thing is, you know, financially, if you don't, then you have to buy the book.
Good day.
I'd like. I've heard.
I'm sure you'll be.
Is that the new episode? Is that the new ep? Man, the burgers in that bread was so good. Huh? They ate yesterday, right? You ate. I can have both? Alright, whatever. Why the good girls love to hide away, hide away. And then you get that piece of birthday to the butt.
Oh my God, who said that?
I don't know why I thought it was going towards my foot. I thought it was going this way, and it went that way. I went, okay.
Hey, Sarah, you always do this to me.
I just need you to be my backup, okay?
I don't do backup. I don't even know what backup is.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you came. Uh-huh. And it seems you're glad to see me, too. I'm about to give the order, and since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have...
I'll be delighted.
To smash my castle?
Sorry.
There's nothing to it.
What?
May the Lord watch over... I'm glad you came.
At your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
But, sir, I have no idea how.
Master Keyser and Master Fafar have prepared everything. There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. Goodbye.
Load the trebuchet! God save you.
I have...
So...
There was precious little in it, and we could have lost everything.
That's how it goes in war. But God stood by us. And in the end, they're nothing but a bunch of filthy cutthroats. They're sneak thieves and assassins. But does that make them real soldiers?
Well, they're apt to wait till a man nips off into the bushes to relieve himself, lifts up his chainmail tunic and stab him in the back. Personally, I'd rather face a proper soldier.
Because you know just who you're up against. That's probably why Toth is giving us such a hard time. Good luck, then.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
Aye. We're going to watch Istvan shitting him.
That's all?
For a few days, at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Good luck, then.
Are you looking for me? Get the Hey.
God save you.
I've got some goods here.
All right. Bye. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Who's that? Answer me. Who is it?
What do you want? Been a pleasure.
What's going on there? What was that noise?
God save you. Take care.
a finger.
Yeah. I've got...
All right.
Let's have a word about the price.
Since you won't convince... All right, so...
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey! Hey, you! Halt!
All right, you...
What the hell? You should have thought twice about...
Oh, well.
All right. Just... How are you? Do you take me for a fool?
With salt, caraway seeds, garlic and more. You'll find it nowhere else.
Get the best bacon.
Stop right there. I have to search.
Come here, lily liver.
Oh, shit.
I'll slaughter you. I'm going to enjoy
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I've got some.
All right.
Take care.
Let's talk about the...
Well...
Aye. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey! You! Halt! Surrender! Gotcha! You should have thought...
That's too much.
You still have... All right. You've...
Yeah.
Good day to you. Lord watch over you.
Let's have a word about...
Would you teach me? Certainly. Well.
Come here, you fucker. I'll punch your god for you. You call that combat? Yeah. Yeah. Leave me be.
Why are you waking?
Shit. Sod off.
I'm on. God be with you.
No. Clear off. Let me sleep.
Do you need help?
God save you.
This
It certainly is.
I just want to make
No more than...
and to see Istvan.
I'll drink to that.
It seems we can.
No.
We were taken by.
I know.
I'd like to.
Certainly.
I'd like to.
All right.
Isn't that quite.
You. Agreed. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to get.
Certain.
Well. It's something. If those were the best of Istvan's men.
My fear exact until Toth is hanging from the gate.
Of course, Sorobot.
That's not necessary. I trust you, Hal. You don't even... Good luck, then.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
You asked. Well, I... Get him!
Look like you're crawling out from under some rock. Is that all you've got? Yeah.
Ow! Here.
Fuck it!
You should have backed off while you had the chance.
Yeah.
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 What's going on there? Hey!
That's him.
You're in the wrong place! Oh!
Ow.
Jesus Christ!
Well, look what's come crawling out from under some rock. What's the matter? Come on.
You're dead!
I'm gonna enjoy this. Yeah! Bring it.
Mart! He's run off again. Oh dear. Yeah.
I found all...
That's a relief.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still bombarding? Take care.
Are you alright?
All right.
But...
It was Peg.
Come to town.
Yes.
Are you alright? I'm here.
Good luck, then.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still... Good luck, then.
Tak na krát.
Everything for the house, garden and field. Potom saják mojej milej navrátím od večer.
Good day to you. Good luck to you. Farewell.
Let's have a word.
Well, we can...
Satisfied?
Who's there? Answer me. Hey, what the... Clear off before I call the catch pole.
Brooms for your house. Rakes and hoes for your fields. What else do you need? Come on up and see.
I am honored.
How are
Everyone here tries to help their neighbour, but it ain't easy. Farewell.
Come on up and see. Mixed goods, handy implements, and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy.
You're not allowed to walk around here with a weapon. You there! Stop! Surrender!
Stop!
You've committed... What have you done to that animal for the... You... All right.
For the kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Look what I've... You'll love this. Good. That's... Look what I've got for you.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Ishtvan's a stubborn bastard.
All right, when do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on two fronts. The north gate and the west. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
How are we going to...
We'll even if... Fortunately...
And what's the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders. Which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
What about the living?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside...
And the...
That will be... The castle will have to... Do you want to join?
I'll help with the attack on the wall.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed from an in... And as God is my witness, we will kick those whore sons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier.
Just one last thing, though. No matter how, keep your eyes open and take advantage. We have to take the castle.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you.
Good luck to you.
Goodbye.
Let's fucking go, guys. Let's fucking do this.
For fuck's sake! Cover yourselves!
We took that shit, boy. Took that shit.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hamish.
Istvan! It's over!
You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, you're all noblemen here, all bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. Then, he'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish.
Stephanie.
Forgive me, husband.
We gotta. You better, you better pop that mother up for the king now.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
I'm gonna kill him. Oh.
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go! Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
The way you found Tom. Well, what I mean is, hats off to you, Hal. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
Yeah.
What should I say to him?
Don't worry. It'll come to you. You'll see.
Well, I just hope he'll be there. Alive. What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. And now look at us. A pair of veterans.
I was an apprentice blacksmith, not a turnip digger.
Same difference, you silly bugger.
Yeah.
What will you do now?
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people. Something really big. But there'll be plenty of time for that later. What do you think? Will Toth keep his word?
He's a noble, right?
Yes. So am I.
So Radzig will be there.
There's no sign of them. Move on. I'm glad to see Ishban kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
You all right, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange? Honor.
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
He knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing. Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah, the sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh, well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Marquardt von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front. It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? Who this is?
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
And that's a wrap, folks, on Kingdom Come.
You're doing well, son. Father. Come now. You know who sired you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
Oh. Don't go. Don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn.
Sir Radzik wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Yobs. Right. I'll go straight away. What is it? It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck. Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you? Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit. Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks. Yeah.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
Good day to you. May the Lord watch over you.
Let's have a word. That's it.
Okay. Well,
Aye, that would do it.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
Good date. Good luck to you. Farewell.
God be with you. May the Lord watch over you.
You'll be able to feed the whole family with fresh bread.
Hal, are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan?
Assume that we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all. And on you, Lord Capon. And this is my son, Henry. I didn't know you had a son, Sir Redzig.
Came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council. I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur, that King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What you're saying, Wenceslas invited him here?
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
For a while, he and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobs, Wenceslas and Prokop behaved rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about years.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation, kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I hear correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your grace, is true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him.
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So I make do with idleness.
Like it, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergolf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
Has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Bergolf is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary, though. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses.
I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, and of course,
against every day he is losing the ground under his feet. And that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Bergov, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you can face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary. Partly due to my efforts.
And now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Bergov know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Stivish came in an air of the same
Just go fucking kill him.
What's more,
I'm done with the axe, you know. I'm gonna take my hammer back. If I had my hammer, all the motherfuckers would have been done in those little suits. Crush, crush, crush.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded until the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like scallops. We have to put a stop to this senseless war.
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not?
I'll go and visit Bergov at his castle and see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True.
A little risky.
I doubt Bergov would harm a Lutheran boy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
I'll send Sir John here to confirm I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I pack my things.
Excellent. Our great Gobs and I will draft the letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
I expect it would be best to write in your name as Lord of Life.
Quite so, Margrave.
What exactly am I to write?
So, what do you think of Margrave the Obstinate?
They stand on liberating the king and ousting Sigismund. They'll make trouble or join out.
So, looks like you're... Yes. I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy. Watch out.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend yourself, but you'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes...
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else.
Yes.
Very well. Bergov is at Trot. It's 3 days ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back.
I'm getting lost in Luxembourg.
The Lux... Wait, instead, Wenceslas...
Who is he really, this
The cousin of King Wenceslas. He's the Margrave of Arabia. I admit I don't know what to make of him myself. Until recently, he was allied with the League of Lords. For a time, he even served Rupert of the Palatinate against the king. And now suddenly, he's reversed his position. I don't know what led him to do it, and one can't help being suspicious. It's best to keep a watchful eye on him. But he really is the leader of the resistance against Sigismund these days. We'll just have to see how it all turns out.
I'm a bit concerned that so many people seem to think so little of King Wenceslas. You knew him, didn't you? What's he really like?
But he can be very... He can't just abscond. You've seen for yourself what happens when he disappears for a few months.
Who is
There.
the League?
The law. There. But now it's...
I don't know about.
He's the Sigismund.
No longer.
And now. The lady.
Rupert.
The prince. Some of them. So. Now.
That's about all.
Very.
So what do you think of it all, Sir Rubbish? I think I don't know.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Cavan should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians is quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the humans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the humans. That's why he raided Gutenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lord, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, come back here. Don't provoke Burgos in any way.
Provoke? Me?
Never.
We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces.
Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
We can get going.